So with that, what's your day job?
Day job. I'm a massage therapist. I I've been doing it about 11 years in April, and I'm just about to start my own alcohol service for like Orange County in the surrounding area, and I'm pretty pumped. I'm really excited. Even though it's like coronavirus land, I still make sure to go above and beyond like the restrictions for it. I have like my mask, my face shield, making sure to clean off everything in there, just to make sure that these people are safe and also I'm safe. And it's a little scary seeing like I already had coronavirus once and it was a pretty rough go through, but seeing how like it affects everybody differently, I don't really want to risk like anything, like getting it again and then giving it to somebody else. So um it's really scary, but also a really cool opportunity because I'm not able to find a job with it yet, that compares to the job that I had last time. And if the jobs aren't made, I have the opportunity to make my own job. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
And I also do comedy, and that's fun. That's not really the job. I've like that's like one of my really fun. Like I love doing it so much. I've gotten paid, I think, yeah, a few times. So I guess that means I'm actually like a comedian because I got paid for it. Um, but like it's just so much fun, and I miss it so much. Being able to like make random people laugh and just people that never would have known otherwise, just cracking a joke, and they're just like, oh, it's true. He looks like he is Jewish and friggin' Middle Eastern and everything else but Mexican. Yeah,
So what stage name do you go by? Do you use your regular name or?
I do. I go by Hector Isaac Resendez, just because some people I've had heard they're just like, you know what, you should try to go differently because we can make your name sound more generic and like American. You can get more audience. And I'm just like, dude, nobody cares about that anymore. Like, and if they do, it really doesn't matter. We have so many different ethnic comedians out there that are doing so many great things, and like they're keeping their actual like friggin' birth names, and it's awesome. And they just don't have to change it for anybody, and it's really cool. So yeah, just straight up Hector Isaac Resendez.
That's awesome.
Long answer. Yeah,
No, long answer but good answer.
thank you.
Oh man. So what other games are you enjoying right now? Just Smite?
So on my phone, I play Clash of Clans, and everybody's just like, "Dude, why do you still play Clash of Clans?" And I've been playing that game for like 8 or 9, like 8 years, probably 8, 9 years. I don't know how long it's been out, but like I'm finally starting to catch up to where I need to be, and it's just fun. I like games because I like the communities of people that like I play with. Because I play with this clan, they're called Beer Wars, and everyone's just talking shit to each other constantly, and it's so much fun how people just like we don't know each other. We're just joking about like getting drunk and all that stuff, and everybody's like, just life, And uh, I just really like playing games with people. It's so much fun. I know some people like to escape from people, so they don't like to play with social games, but I love the social aspect of games.
What other kind of social games do you play? You play any first person shooters, or do you go after, like RPGs or JRPGs or anything like that?
I did play Destiny for like a hot minute. I put like 500 hours in the
Oh,
first one.
that's a
Yeah.
good minute in it.
Yeah. And I really got into it. It was so much fun. And then the second one came out. I think I put another 500 hours into that one. And then it just kept on doing like updates, like where you have to update this to get this new stuff. And it felt like what League of Legends, not World of Warcraft is, because you have to pay a subscription for that, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so like I always thought I was like, why am I going to keep on playing for this stuff? But like new stuff comes out constantly, so I'm like, you know what? Like, why not? If I'm paying like $60 a year for two expansions of a game, it's less than a whole video game in itself. The whole video game itself is like $70. You know,
Hmm.
so if I just stay with that one, but um, right now I'm playing a lot of Mario Kart on my downtime. That's a lot of fun. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still terrible at it. I'm still so terrible at it. Trying to figure out the right bikes and stuff like that. It's really rough.
I I used to use the bikes all the time, and then I got to just using the carts and just drifting like a madman.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to go with. I usually roll with that Link from Breath of the Wild, and oh my god, dude, I was playing Breath of the Wild and I loved it, and it was amazing, and it was just so beautiful. It took me forever to get it, like to get the game to play it, but like as I was playing it, I'm like, dude, this is beautiful. Like, ugh,
Oh,
oh my god, it was so beautiful. And got to the point where like I was so sick and tired of having to like find new swords and different weapons. So I just went on like as soon as I got 18 hearts, I started going on the Master Sword quest.
mhm.
And that is so hard. Like it's so hard to just max it out so that way I never have to worry about it like dying out. And ugh,
Well, you know it stays full strength when you're near a boss, right?
the Master Sword, really?
Yeah, it doesn't die on you in a boss fight.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
And then it breaks, it has to like recharge and all that stuff. That's cool, but like, okay.
yeah. You get it. It does it does the blue glow where it all glows and then starts like it gets like the 60 damage or whatever,
Yeah.
and so you get like the full strength sword whenever you're up against Ganon's minions, like
Oh,
his
that's
boss
good.
minions.
Okay. Well, it's good to know. I gotta hop back on that game because I still haven't gotten the last one, the last friggin' machine. And
Ah,
I know like people said like it ended really good. So
yeah.
the last Zelda game I played before that was Twilight Princess
Oh,
on the Wii.
oh.
And that was such a great game. That was like the first Zelda game that like I was fully conscious of playing, like that I knew what the objectives were, what to do, and all stuff, and I could like understand everything. And when I was younger, I didn't really get any of that stuff.
I know they put out the was it 35th anniversary, and they're doing Skyward Sword, and I was like, oh, I
Yeah,
wanted Twilight Princess so badly.
that would have been sick, dude. That would have been great. But
Ah,
then you have to incorporate the friggin' like the arrow thing, and that was like people didn't like that. I'm gonna do like the sword slash and like the shield bang.
well,
Like a lot
that's
of
they did that for for Skyward Sword. They had the exact same thing for Skyward Sword.
the Switch.
On yeah, they're doing that for the Switch. It was
Oh,
originally on the Wii and the Wii U,
mhm.
and that's what they did. They had it on there too.
That's cool. Okay,
Yeah, and it was like there were certain bosses where like you had to swing sideways in order to hit them, or
okay,
you had to swing up and down in order to hit them. Like
because they
it
block
had,
side to side or something like that.
yeah. So
Okay.
like one of the bosses, if you swung sideways when you were supposed to swing up and down, he would catch the blade and then throw you off. So you had
Oh
to swing
wow,
up and down, otherwise then he won't, otherwise he catch the blade.
that makes sense.
And then like I think I want to say there were some puzzles too where you had to like slice something a certain way and then it would unlock something, if I remember correctly, or you like had to do the jump slash or something. It was something weird like that.
I like those virtual reality like lightsaber games. You have to go
Oh,
like this, that.
oh, Beat Saber.
Yeah, I feel like those people at like airports that do like the lights are really good at that game, or they're either like, "Fuck no, I do this all the time." Like I do not want to play this game. Like, or maybe they're just like the best, and they're just like whatever. You know, like with I remember I played what was it? I think it was Diablo 3. I think it was. I played that on my Xbox, and it was really cool because I played with people like online, and that was cross-platform. So people were like, "Hey, I play this on my computer. Here's a modded gem." I'm just like, "Okay." I'm just like, I'm used to doing like maybe like 50,000, 60,000 damage. I put like on one of these fucking like modded gems, I'm dropping like 30, 40 million damage. I'm like, okay, this is not fun anymore. And I completely ruined the game for myself because I was just like looking online, like, how do I do this stuff? How do I build like a good build? And then somebody had to be a modded item. I'm like, oh, so nothing fucking matters ever. Okay, great.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes that can be a little fun, but at other times it's just it's not fun at all.
Like sometimes I like being OP, but not like too OP. Like
Yeah,
I'll grind constantly.
I do that with Final Fantasy. Like
Yeah.
I ridiculously grind in the beginning of Final Fantasies.
Right. You want to get like a certain level for it. Like right now, if I'm playing on Xbox, I have about the Game Pass, and I'm playing like Dragon Quest 11 or something like that is on there, and it's like an RPG. So like I grinded to like everybody to be like level at least level 20, and I went and did like the boss, and it was just super easy, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like this the grind was more appealing than like playing the freaking bosses. I really hated it when like when you play like RPGs and there's just like the boss like cut scene before you have to fight it. You have to watch it constantly over and over and over and over again until you beat it, and it's just very frustrating.
Oh, especially when you don't have like the skip cutscene.
Yes, it's like you have to beat this game on hard in order to do it. Like, why would I do that? Like,
Obviously, you've played a lot of classic games. What kind of classic games have you been playing?
not too many classic games right now. Like on my Switch, they released a bunch of like new games to play. I've been playing Donkey Kong Country 2.
Oh,
I'm trying to replay that and trying to 100% that because I never like 100% like any games. When I was a kid, that didn't like because you had to like buy the fucking walkthrough guide in order to do all this stuff. It's just like, oh yeah, this is a secret port. We're here. Where if you know about it, you wouldn't have known about it. And it's like, why?
well,
So like,
and the worst part was we didn't even have the internet back then, really, to
yeah,
tell us you had to go buy this $20 magazine.
like right about when I got like PlayStation is when I found out about Game Winners. I think GameWinners.com, and that's when we found out how to do like it was like Dragon Ball Z Budokai, and then Budokai 2, 3, then Budokai Tenkaichi, and then Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. Like that's when we really like went in there to figure out how to unlock all the characters. And then when we got like a GameCube, that's when that came out, and then we found out how to to get like all of the unlockable characters and levels. And Super Smash Brothers Melee was the last time I cared about doing that because I have what is it? The new Super Smash Brothers. What is it called again?
Ultimate.
Ultimate. Dude, there's so many characters. Like, why? There's no reason for me to like. Oh my god! Like it's ugh. And all these levels to unlock too. It's too much. It's just
Who would you play as in Smash?
I always pick well Fox because Fox was my boy. Like in Melee, Fox was just my dude because you could do the C stick up, just like fly around and just go boom, fucking instant kill. But now like
Another Fox main.
I did, yeah, but now I like the Pokemon trainer because
Really?
dude Squirtle all day fucking owns, dude. Like he's so agile and quick, and like I love Squirtle. Squirtle's great. And then switching up to like Ivysaur and all stuff is and then Charizard every once in a while. It depends on how you're playing and who you're playing against. Makes a big difference.
I Little Mac and Link. Those are my two.
Yeah, I totally see you being a Link main, dude. Totally.
Oh, I'm a I'll be honest. I'm not that great with Link anymore. Like I used to be like in the older games, but like Ultimate, I'm not
Yeah,
that great. My younger brother though is a amazing Link main. Like
yeah,
this guy, he's a cheese jackass when it comes to Link and those damn bombs.
dude. My little brother, whenever I'd bring him to hang out with my friends when we played Melee, he would play as Marth, and he would destroy every single one of my friends. And they're like, dude, it's not even fair. Like, what the heck? And we're all just a bunch of like stoners and all that stuff playing video games in a garage. And here's my little brother who's like, I'm like 16, he's like 13. He's just like, hey, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything, but I'll play Smash Brothers with you guys. And he just destroyed everybody, dude. Everyone's just like, you know what? You cool kid.
What
And that
was
was a
it?
lot of fun. I like bringing
That's
my brother
awesome.
around my friends.
I do the same with my younger brother. I have a lot of fun with
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
that's good. It's good to have siblings that you actually like to hang out with.
I like both my siblings. I hang out with both of them.
Cool. I'm like we're like Mexican, so like we have like seven. So like it's rough. Yeah.
Pick or choose, win or lose.
I know. It's just like, well, some of them we're tighter with, some of them we're not, but like, whatever. We're doing it. It's crazy, man.
Thank you, gamers, for joining us for this conversation. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe so you can see more of this interview and others like it. Have a good one, you guys.